Working with the pubic bone strike. Working with your child, just period, I just think it's so cool that you can do all these things. Yes, you mentioned you're worried about the autism. I can look at that. I'm going to need a few more videos because she's in your lap and I would need to see the social interaction. That being said, I didn't have that when I was going through that with Graham and so forth. Like the autism came, it hit, it bowled us over, it did all that. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't starting to get involved in any kind of programs till he was 4.5, and even then I still had to do the training, and so I wasn't done till he was like 7. And you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's you have no idea. It's a lot of work, but it's a heck of a lot of work more. But one of the biggest things that you're getting out of this is people don't realize it, is that every ounce that you know your child more, and your movement comes first. It's not like, oh, I have an earache or something. Movement comes first. And the more that you have that, you have such an advantage of being on top of your child's development. But I don't want you seeing you get into concerns for autism, because autism is a movement disorder, and I really do feel that if every child started to get this as babies, we'd reduce autism back into its normal range of 1 in 3,000 versus 1 in 29 now. And that's a whole nother conversation, but I firmly believe it. Now, if I asked for a grant, I'd have to say a 10 to 15% reduction in, not in 50% or more. And so, that's something to look at. And I don't think people realize that. People, with the approaches that happen with your children right now, it's the wait and see. If you started having that, they wouldn't put the correlation of certain movements together that make you concerns. And again, that they're waiting for the child to have such a failure to say, oh, it is autism, versus seeing stuff and what can we be active, not only to I wouldn't say prevent the movement, but redirect them, so because they're successful. That's what the whole thing is here. You're here for optimal development, even if you have autism. Like, Claudia and I were having a big discussion today about, where we've come and this, that, and the other. And, people don't realize, people think that Graham now is like an Asperger's and stuff. I'm like, no, my kid's fully autistic. He just is. He goes, but he's fully functioning. Now, I don't know of any autistic child that is as functioning as Graham is. And I'm not saying that as a brag. I mean, it's a lot of work. It doesn't stop. It doesn't, he's about to turn 21 now in a month, on the 14th of Jan. And, you know what I mean? Like, it's still, like we're trying to decide senior year if he's going to go live at some place and stuff for college or live here. And he goes, well, I could try it. I'm like, dude, there's no try. If you're going, you're going, because it's it's a year lease. It's not, like go for a week and come back. It's not a hotel. Oh, that's not a bad idea. I could sort of do a hotel or something, try him out and see if he can handle that. Again, you know what I mean? The people think, oh, hotels are a lot of money, but yeah, it's a lot cheaper than doing a week of hotels than doing a year of rent, and then he doesn't go. But so that's what's going on. So again, to help your child with the pubic bone strike, let's get started. So you ask, a little bit too much gripping and gripping. The one thing that's nice about this touch, and I go back to Harry Potter, it's like Wingardium Leviosa. If you don't, that lift, right? You're going in more with the hanging technique. Yeah, that's stuff you learn in segment 1. I get that, but you don't want the clam hands, even if it's just clam fingers. You're looking to I call it more the clarinet hands, where you're playing the instrument, but you can get that movement. And then too, when you're doing it, really, as you can see, you've got munchkins around. As the brother or something like that is going around, you get that vision, and you get that vision kind of thing. And that's what's nice about this, that you can go two folds with it. Other than that, yeah, positioning and all of that. But like I said, I'm just telling you just to gentle it up a little bit. I know it's really hard to learn that gentle touch, because you just think it's got to be a little bit more. And then as they look up, that's when you get that pubic bone strike. Just with that looking up and that pubic bone strike. Perfect. just manage away. Now, I didn't work with my child here on the table, just for logistics of the camera. By all means, just on your knee like that is fine. Just try and tweak it a little bit and send up another video, and let's see what we look like and go from there. Thanks.